Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. Before I get into your weekly reading, I do want to say a huge thank you for your support of my channel. I guess I've always been very humbled by this journey, and I'm no different now to what I was years ago. It has made me probably more humble doing this work. I decided to get back into some life coaching a few weeks ago and invited people to have some very reduced short program to work with me on their own personal issues, and this has proved to be so successful, and I've been inundated with people to the point where I ended up taking on twice as many people as I'd left or allowed for, and I'm so thrilled to do that, to work with you. But because I've had such a big response, I can't take any more people on at the moment. But if you are interested, I will put you on a waiting list, and we'll get to you once people start sort of finishing the 6 weeks that they've committed to. Some people are going beyond the 6 weeks if they're feeling that they're not quite where they need to be, so that's okay too. But what I want to say is I do want to work with you. So if you want to have a program with me, please don't not let me know so that I can make sure you come in on the next round. I want to leave enough room to do personal readings. It's really important to me to do personal readings as well. So if I don't have enough room and I'm only doing coaching, I can't do the readings for you. So, and I love the reading as well. If you're interested in subscribing to the YouTube channel, which is called Live Your Best Life Coaching with Yvonne, you can look under the Aussie Goddess. I put the intro video for the coaching program underneath there, and in that it has the URL for the new site, so you can go and register or subscribe. But what I want to say to you is I probably won't get around to doing the first video till next week. My intention is to run a video every week on something that has come to my awareness around the life coaching stuff. So it may be to do with something like toxic relationships, healing, separating, inner child work, whatever I need. Whatever's been coming up for people, I will try and talk on each week so that you can come over and join me. I will be doing some lives on there, and we'll have interactive questions too. So be looking for that. It's the next leg of my journey. I tried a couple of things and Spirit was like, no, that's not it, that's not it. And when I did this, it went boom. So I know that it's what I'm meant to be doing. All right, so this is the reading for Aries coming through here. Whoops. All right, Aries, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising or Ascendant, and Venus. So you can watch this if you have Aries in your chart. I always think if a reading resonates with you with the title, if something about the title feels like it's right for you, go for it, listen to it. Because very often you have most of these signs in your chart. So you could listen to any reading and get a reading that resonates with you beautifully, even though it's meant to be for another sign. And don't forget, sometimes it can be for the person you're dealing with. 4 of Wands coming through here, because the readings do flip-flop. And I want to say hello to the cross watchers. All right, we're using the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti here, if you're interested in what deck it is. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I have a hair right in the middle of that, look. Oh boy, there's a hair in there. Okay, Palace of Cups coming through. So in the Tarot of Dreams, there is a palace for every suit. Palace of Cups, Palace of Swords, Pentacles, and Wands. The cups represent love, creativity, all of those emotions that we feel. When we're talking the Palace of Cups, we're talking about somewhere where those energies are nurtured. Now, for me, I always think that this is very indicative of the whole idea of a planet of love, where love is freely expressed, freely shared, that sort of energy here. And I feel like this is perhaps what you're working towards at the moment. Perhaps you don't feel that you have enough love in your life. Perhaps you're not connected to someone who you feel can reciprocate the love you want. you know, you may have a level of love that's quite deep, and perhaps you're meeting people who are not able to or mature enough to show you the love that you want to have in your life. Sometimes through our own experiences and our inner child stuff, it makes it very difficult for us to have very successful relationships. But this to me says something is coming in or is on your doorstep here that's going to satisfy you. Okay, so Six of Wands coming through. So there's a victory. The Six of Wands is about recognition. It's about being publicly recognized. Sometimes it can mean that, you know, we're finally recognized at work for the good stuff that we're doing, but it can also talk about being recognized for what you are able to provide here. Oh, beautiful. You have the Magician coming through as well. Really beautiful energy here, Aries. The Magician talks about manifestation. And I feel like you're trying here to manifest something new into your life, something that will really satisfy you at a core level. Something is missing here for you. It's like you have perhaps some sort of gap or some sort of energy here of not really having in your life what you want. And the Magician tells me that you have all the tools you need, but maybe you're not really focusing on what you need to focus on to bring this love to you. All right, Three of Cups coming through. So the Three of Cups, whenever I look at this card, I always think, you know, there's a mask here. I need to sort of broach the elephant in the room. Sometimes what can happen is we cannot be true to who we are. Sometimes we put on, you know, energies or masks to show the world because we are not comfortable with letting people know who we really are. Everybody does this to some degree. You know, when you're going for a job or when you first meet someone, you may put on a little bit of something that's not what you might show after you've known them for a long while. Sometimes we really don't know people until we get to know them extremely well. And it feels to me like there might be a little bit of an energy here where you feel that you can let your mask down and be yourself because you're celebrating something here. And this is bringing in a lot of balance. The Four of Wands jumped out at the beginning. So this is bringing in a lot of balance for you. It's helping you to understand how to move your life forward and how to have the love you want. And perhaps the life you want as well, where you feel that people see you for who you are. Beautiful energy. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups coming through. Now, the Queen of Cups can represent a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The Queen of Cups is a very beautiful energy. This is a person who loves fully, expresses their emotion, wears their heart on their sleeve. They're also very intuitive, which often means this person comes up for someone who's psychic or has mediumship skills. Can also be the card of a mother figure. She's a nurturer. So she's very, very open and honest with her emotion. All right, so we have the Page of Wands coming through. There's some sort of communication with somebody here that you are feeling very passionate about delivering. The Page of Wands talks about a passionate message, a message from the heart here. Something you want to say. But what I want to say too is you're coming up as a page and this person's coming up as a queen, which might mean that you're dealing with someone who may be older than you or more mature than you. Okay, so we have the Chariot card coming through. This person could be a Cancer, Cancer energy here, but there's forward movement on something here. You're moving something forward here because you feel quite passionate about it, quite driven. Okay, King of Cups coming through. Look at this, King and Queen of Cups. This is a match made in heaven here. This is a relationship that's meant to go the long haul. This is why you have the Palace of Cups at the beginning. This is about two people who've been drawn together by the universe, by the divine. Okay, we have the Two of Swords coming through. There's a decision that needs to be made. Queen of Wands, you're coming up as the Queen of Wands. You're matching this person's energy in terms of your love. Four of Pentacles. There's something you've got to let go of before you can move forward with this energy. So I feel like some of you may be in a relationship, a marriage or a partnership where you are not feeling this love, or you don't feel this person sees you for who you are. You may have met someone who has a mask. and they may be still wearing the mask in your relationship, or they may have let down the mask and you may have found that you ended up with someone that was completely different to what you started with. Whoever this person is, they're blocking you from having love with someone. If it's a marriage or a long-term relationship, I feel here there's a decision between two women, or possibly between two men, but a decision between two people. Now, it's very possible that both people, you may not be in a relationship, you might be meeting two people and trying to make a decision. But there's definitely a decision here between two people. I feel that you want to offer someone your cup here. I feel that you may have very strong feelings for someone, but there's somebody else sitting in the background that you need to let go of here. All right, Queen of Swords, could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. We now have 4 people in this reading. It's all people. It's all people. Okay, let me just get another card, and then we have the Strength card. Look out. Okay. You could be falling for someone who is in another relationship, and you might be in a relationship yourself. I do have the Queen and the King of Swords here, which usually denotes that we're talking about a divorced couple. But I feel strongly here that in order to get some sort of relationship off the ground, both of you have to consider how to move somebody else out of your life. There is a very strong feeling that you both have other partners. Now, if that's not the case, it could still be that you have two people here to choose from. The energy here is very convoluted, very mixed. I feel like you're in love with another person, but you may love the person that you're with and finding it very difficult to sever ties with either. But you really have to take on the energy of this King of Swords to be able to move this out of your life if you want to be with the other person. There's a lot of passion here, but there's also a lot of energy of needing to speak up, speak your truth, express yourself to someone and ask for what you want. A lot of blue and red energy. So passion and throat chakra. I feel that there's an incredible passion between you and a person here, and both of you want to move forward on this. But the only way forward is by removing other things from your life. And I feel that this is a very big call for you, but I think you're making a decision here on what you want. This is about having the love that you want here. This is about having a victory, finally being seen, feeling that someone loves you for who you are. This is about you manifesting something into your life. I feel that you've been dealing with something. This is why the 3 cups are here. It's a third party situation for sure. And there has to be some sort of balance here before you can make the decision. I feel like both of these people have some sort of weight for you. I don't feel that you're in a horrible relationship and waiting to get out. It feels to me like you're probably in, a reasonably good situation, but somebody's offering you the love you want here. So there's a choice to be made, and there is also this sort of energy of you having to do some work and work on your insecurities here as well, because we do have, so we do have the card of Leo here, the Strength card. I really think that this is just down to making a decision here. I can't really tell you which way you're going here. The one person you feel is your equal. You may feel really close to this person. They could be a water sign, but you have a very equal love for this person. But the other person, I feel that you also feel a great deal of love for, but somebody's married in this situation because a divorce is imminent here. Okay, now I can't shuffle these cards really well, so we're going to play with them and then I'll pick a couple out at random. They don't shuffle well at all. Alrighty. A beautiful inspired idea floats through pathways of light, waiting for the right moment to enter your mind and heart. This wonderful idea that stems from your soul will grow and blossom if you nurture it. Keep it safe within your inner world until it is ready to manifest in your outer world. A period of great fulfillment and accomplishment follows. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that card. A smile fills your heart with longing. Through the magnetism of divine love, you merge with another, and love becomes an all-embracing thought. By a touch, a word, or a glance, love heals, unites, transforms, and transfigures all things. This is your season of love, a time of positive transformation, a time of happiness. So somebody's going through a big transformation here because they found the love they've always looked for. But there's a lot of complications here, Aries. Have a great week.